Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Roberto. Rojo with a good steal, well played. Higuain. Plays it out to the flank. Messi has it in a wide position, so what next? That wasn't the greatest of balls. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Iniesta just brushed off the ball there. Dybala is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a good foot in there.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hits one! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Coutinho set up one goal so far. And it's Coutinho. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Jordi Alba.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Higuain. Banega tries a through ball, shapes the shoots. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Argentina came so very close to the best start possible. We may have a whopper in store here, Peter.
Higuain. Now the pass. And a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Yeah, early stages, I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Dybala. And it's Di Maria. Hit long and direct. And Dybala! Higuain. It's on up. In he goes again! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Villa gets it back. Luis Suarez goes wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And it's Banega. Now it's Dybala. He's left his man. Delivery from Dybala. Messi.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Di Maria with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around.
Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Argentina head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. The action has already resumed here. Argentina carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Iniesta. Messi. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many...
Just the goalkeeper has a pop! Oh, off the bar! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Just brushed off the ball there. Busquets plays it out to the wing. Where to from here? And it's Jordi Alba. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now the counter. Lobs it in gently. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Luis Suarez. Chip through. offside. Yes, it is. Di Maria.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or in.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Billia. And it's Messi. Now it's Di Maria. Up he gets! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Suarez deserves great credit for the block, prepared to put his body on the line.
Di Maria. Wonderful quick feet. Lofted into the middle. The final 5 minutes. Luis Suarez. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. And it's Coutinho. There is the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective.
In with a header! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Alcacer. And it's Roberto. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. It's Rakitic! That was a matter of inches.
Rakitic probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Dybala. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Forward, what does he try from here? Now it's Higuain. Now the pass. And through to the goalkeeper. Alcacer. He's having a look round. Billiard battles to win it back. Dybala. Argentina scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Higuain really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Now it's Messi. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Otamendi. Tries to dink it in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Argentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. gets things going for the second half. Argentina carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Luis Suarez lobs it in gently. Jordi Alba. It's gone for a throw-in. Played in deep. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Messi. Dybala goes up and over. Incoming cross. Dybala. Good clearance and very necessary. Billia. Barcelona are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Banega.
Higuain really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Banega. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Billia. Oh, that's neat. Higuain. Is it in? Oh, and the follow-up. Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Dybala spreads it wide, fires it in, he's had a go! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Argentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Higuain! Lovely idea, and that's it. Argentina have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets. Responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward, he can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Di Maria. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. Roberto. Now it's Messi. Alcacer.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Dybala. And it's Higuain. Out wide to the right. Now it's Bilia. He's left his man. Must score. Shapes the shoots. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Argentina take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
Higuain! Forward it goes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And Messi! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Dybala. Di Maria with a long pass. Messi is desperately calling. Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose. Danger averted for now. That's one way to annoy his teammates. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but heads it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel...
And a header! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! And already they're looking to run away with it.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Argentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean...
We hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. And it's Luis Suarez. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Roberto. Alcacer. Bilia. Higuain. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Chance to shoot. Higuain. And he's gone for the lob. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Higuain certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Gets it back. Now a chance to break. It's Dybala. And the weighted pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Well positioned to make that interception. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Over to the left. And it's Busquets. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Otamendi battles to win it back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That has put a stop to that. Long and high towards the flank. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. Jordi Alba gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Messi. Higuain. Going through. Di Maria. Otamendi cuts it out. Billia. Dybala. Banega. Looks like a big chance! And the ball surely this time. Dybala has a go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is the last effort of the game. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Keeper goes long. Dybala plays it into the channel. Di Maria. Can he? He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, Luis Suarez, Messi, he's through, now is he in? Timely intervention. Gets up to head it! Oh, not the best of headers. Otamendi. Aimed long and direct. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Alcacer. He's had a shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Dybala. Argentina scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Now it's Messi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alcacer. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Billia. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Higuain. Can he finish? Sergio Busquets gets it away. Dybala. Higuain. Argentina are in control here on the brink of half-time. Shapes the shoots!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Messi. And the first half is done. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Argentina head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Di Maria, who does have an assist to his name. Otamendi. And it's Higuain. Messi. Hoists it high, cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Long and high towards the flank.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's Di Maria. Dybala. Higuain is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Dybala. Messi looks to thread it through. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. So what's he planning here? And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez passes it through.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Higuain, can he find a finish now? Messi.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Messi. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Rojo gets his foot in there. Looks like a good ball through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. That's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say the Croatian, Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who'll probe away until he can release a team.
Up he gets! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Deftly done. Ter Stegen can pick that up. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Jordi Alba. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Surely. Suarez, he's onside. Up to meet it! Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but What's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great leap! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Bilya, big chance! He's got away with one there. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Di Maria, Higuain, Di Maria, heads it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Paulo Dybala will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Otamendi picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Alcacer. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Alcacer! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Bilya tries to get it forward quickly. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're already into the second period. Aimed long and direct. Dybala. Anega. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw. Bilya. And it's Dybala. Great challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to dig up for the header. They are rampant. And surely that settles it. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Argentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And the weighted pass. Can he finish? Oh, surely! some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Roberto plays it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Billia. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conserve.
Looking to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, you'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
Vidal, Messi, now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez spreads it towards the left. Who's ball, who's going to get there? Looks to slip it through. He is not... And it's Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays a clever pass. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Messi. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could fall anywhere. He's got away. And that's it. Argentina, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.